Hey, how you doing? It's Jared Ames of Cinema 5D, and I'm here with the man himself, Shane Hurlbut, at Photo Cine Expo 2010. Shane, you've been teaching some boot camp workshops. How's that going for you?
It's been going really well. We had our first, it was the beta test to be able to see where this was going to go, and great response. 45 amazing filmmakers together from all over the world. That's what was so powerful and really shows the scope of this global revolution, as I call it. We had people from South Africa, Iceland, Colombia, Italy, Buenos Aires. I mean, it was pretty amazing to see those filmmakers coming from all over the world and bringing their own kind of mindset and aesthetics and artistry. And we just slammed them into, I told them I was going to slam them with so much information their mind was going to boil on the first day, and it did. It was pretty intense. 6 stations that they rotated every hour and a half, and then the 7th station was a complete curveball. They were all of a sudden grouped into 10, groups of 10, 4 groups of 10, and they were just sitting underneath, pop-ups. And then all of a sudden the elite team comes out with these monstrous production books, and we just start flinging them at them, and they're like, all right, this is your scripts. You have to break them down. You have to shot list them. You have storyboard them. Take it all apart, and you're showing up here at 6 a.m. tomorrow, and they're like, what the hell's going on, And I said, I need a list of gear that you want to, shoot with the next day. You have to generate that, or you will have nothing. And they're like, and they're scrambling. And, the next day these guys came in, and they had done full pre-visualizations of the storyboards for the chase scene, like full animatics. They're like, okay, we'll cut to here. He'll jump over camera. I was like, all right, this is going to be awesome. So yeah, it was a great experience.
Cool. You've also done a ton of lens testing, and you got any new lenses you want to tell us about these days?
Well, I'm kind of holding that close to the chest, but yeah, have been testing everything for a long time, and at the boot camp it was a wonderful experience for these 45 to 50 people to really see what they like aesthetically. It's like what I might like, somebody else might think that's too soft, or might think it's too contrasty, or might think it's too sharp, or whatever it is. But it was pretty cool of out of the lens manufacturers which ones shined in my department. But to each his own, and that's a kind of a very it's the story and you as an artist drive the lens choices. That's how I choose every lens decision on a movie. If it's like when I shot Greatest Game Ever Played, I went for old antique glass. So I wanted it to, we were shooting an 1880 to 1912, so the invention of electricity, and I wanted something that felt old and not so sharp and softer in the contrast, and so I went for these old 1960 ultra primes. But every story, if you look into it, will tell you what the right lens choice is.
Sounds like you like to do some of your work in camera. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I have a set of picture styles that I like to use. As somebody coming from the film side and not necessarily the HD or video side, I like to give myself as much range as I can in like I have in film. I like to do it on this 5D, and you're dealing with an 8-bit compressed color space, so you have to get it close, but I try to extend and expand that range so I have a little more in the under and a little more in the over, and I've kind of created a cocktail that I'm calling digital film. And that picture style is delivering me, with the right lens, about 12.5 stops of latitude, which is pretty damn good. And that's why I'm really enjoying kind of where this camera is taking me with that kind of latitude, especially in the color correction bay.
Now, some people with the new Panasonic AGF 100 or whatever camera that is, the Micro Four Thirds camera, they're saying that HDSLRs are on their way out the door. What do you think about that?
Never. I think that, once again, you have a Canon started in 1976 on a mission to eliminate 35mm still film. Panasonic started on that mission in 2006. End of story.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. How you been, man?
Good.
Cool.
Very good.
You're speaking tonight, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.